That's honey.
So we get the cheese in our stomach. We gonna go crazy with it. Bread. Bread with no bread. Stop playing. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Another one.
Another one.
Boy, Callis said another one.
Another one. We back. Welcome to another episode of 1,000 Hours Out of the Mud. Before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
What?
Follow us on Snapchat,
Yeah.
TikTok,
Yeah.
where it get hot,
Yeah.
Twitter,
Everything.
Instagram,
Yeah.
YouTube.
We back.
Wherever you at, we at.
Okay. Y'all
Today
know
we
what
got a
time it
special
is.
one on, man. We got a champ in the
special
building.
one?
We got a
What?
champ.
That
A
boy said-
champ
that
in
boy
the
said,
building.
Mr. Light Skin. Damn.
All the way from Hawaii.
Coming from the islands of the island.
You feel me? We got a 2023 national champion. Led the team with 48 catches, 789 yards,
Damn.
12 tubs,
Damn.
12 of them things, a 12 piece.
All right.
Sheesh, Big Ten All-American.
Yeah.
Reese's Senior Bowl mid-season All-American. Pro Football Focus mid-season All-American.
Come on, man.
Man, number one in your programs, number one on the field, number one in your heart.
I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness.
We got the one and only Roman Wilson with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Welcome,
Appreciate
welcome,
you
bro.
popping
Thanks
in
for
the
having me.
studio,
Appreciate you
man.
coming to
Appreciate
chop it up with the fellas, man. Hawaii, man. Well, first of all, before we get there,
Yeah, gotta ask him. Gotta ask him.
how's the stew?
The stew?
Yeah,
This is tough. I'm a big carpet guy, so I fuck with this carpet right here. But
the vibe's going
Little
crazy.
They
back.
can't even see the carpet, but we got the, you feel me? Frank Special, he done went to the jungle. What they say? If you see me in the jungle, help the bear. Oh, that boy them came out with a tiger.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to, give everybody a vibe of how it is here. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, it's been a very intentional podcast
Facts.
in everything that we do. So we're going to get right into it, man. Hawaii.
yeah, crazy.
Hey, I've been waiting to talk about this.
So cow.
Because that Hawaii, that Polynesian culture run deep.
Yeah.
Like all the Polynesians
facts.
that have been on my team, they run deep,
They
man.
locked
Tell us about
in.
it. Tell us about it. Take us through it.
I mean, it's just different. Like even just being in Hawaii and coming to Michigan, like just talking to people, like day-to-day basis, like how you go about your day, like it's just different, bro. Like especially how I was raised and my manners too, like going to the grocery store, like, oh, thank you, thank you. They looking at me crazy because I said thank you like 3 times. Like that's just how I was raised. Like that's how it is in Hawaii. It's just respect, and you don't really get that. Like especially like at Michigan, at least in my point, like you just don't get that. It was just different. Like
So you born and raised?
yeah, born and raised. Yeah,
High school?
That's crazy.
high school,
That's
elementary
crazy.
school, Pop Warner, all that.
Dang. So tell us a little about y'all culture. 'Cause I know it's different. And that's what I want to get at. I want to see what paint that picture of
Yeah.
what it's like to grow
I
up
mean,
in Hawaii.
Like I said, like it's just all respect. Like one thing that sticks out to me, like if you got a problem, like one thing I noticed, like growing up and being like in this area of my life, like there's really no gun violence in Hawaii. It's just like you got a problem, like we just gonna fight, we gonna shake hands after. That's it.
That's
like
that it.
go about your day. Like some of my best friends, like we've gotten fights before and like just beat each other up, and now we best friends. Like that's just how it is. Like there's just like hard nosed people out there, just. But then it's all love at the end of the day.
Right.
Like no matter who you are, where you come from, like it's all love. Like you need something, like don't worry, like we gonna take care of you. Like it's just all love. Like in my story, like you gonna see, like they gonna take care of you regardless.
That's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, growing up and then like I didn't kind of got back introduced to it with my son being 5. I'm a big Lilo and Stitch fan, bro.
Yeah.
So like Ohana, like that shit really
play
big
that,
like that,
yeah,
bro.
they
Like, I
play
swear, like
Yeah.
that family vibe is really like that.
Yeah.
Like
No,
everybody,
especially Lilo and Stitch, they did a good job. Like you go watch that movie, like perfect.
it's just like that.
Yeah,
Like
pretty much.
Damn, that's crazy.
I gotta get out there, bro. I ain't gonna cat to you.
Like even just like going to the beach. Like after school every day, just go to the beach. Like when I was a senior in high school and that like I started getting more freedom. Like when my family started getting less strict on me, just like even before school, like I'm at the beach with it. So that was cool.
Damn,
Damn,
that's
before
dope.
school?
Yeah, that was cool.
And that's like some movie like
Yeah, I
vibe.
swear.
Like it ain't just a regular beach.
So what? Hold on. What time school started? What time was you at the beach? What time the sun came
school
up?
like 7:45. Like I don't do it all the time, but if I did, like 6 a.m., like sun coming up,
Man,
I'm out in the water, like all the uncles and shit, like they
You be
out there
surfing and
too.
shit.
I can like bodyboard with a smaller board. I can't really like stand up on a surfboard, so
that's a vibe.
That
get
is
the
a
job
vibe.
done.
That's a vibe, bro.
Dang. So when did you first come in love in contact with game of football?
Both my brothers played, so like since I was born, damn near.
So is football big out there? Like,
Yeah, it's pretty big. We got some dogs out there. It's
Yeah.
just like,
No, I mean-
it's hard to get recruited.
that's what.
So boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
So now, okay, boom, take us there. We in high school.
Yeah.
What is that like process like?
Do y'all know my story or not?
Nah,
Ah, yeah.
we trying to find.
That's
out.
why you here. That is why you in that chair.
I can tell you the whole story. So like my high school process, I lived on the island of Maui, and there's this island, Honolulu, and you know, both my brothers, they grew up, they played football, they were really good, but they had so many off the field issues, just hanging with the wrong crowd, like too many distractions. My family didn't want that for me, so we met this dude like through Pop Warner and stuff, and his son went to a different school called St. Louis on a different island, and my family wanted to send me there, and I'm like, well, fuck that. Like, that's a different island. I gotta leave all my friends. Like, but anyways, like my dad got a job at the airlines. My mom worked hella jobs just to like pay for me to go to this school. But you know, I didn't have a place to stay. So you know, when I was first going there, even in the summer, like I was flying there like for a month.
Yeah.
Just like getting up in the morning, going to the airport, getting on a plane, taking the bus to the school, going to practice, bus back to the airport, back on the plane, back home. Like, for me, that shit was crazy because, you know, that went on for a while because on the weekends, like, I just want to go home.
Facts.
So I would fly back home, and for like 2 years of my life, I felt like I was missing out on like just growing up because at a young age, I felt like I had to take care of business. You know, like I just had a weird mindset. Like I had a goal to go to college and go to the NFL, and like, you know, this is what it's gonna take. I'm gonna miss out on these opportunities in my life, but you know, thank God it worked out. You know what I mean? So, and just the school I went to was all boys too, all boys Catholic school. So that was crazy. Like just going to school and just being around dudes all day. Like
Fall camp 25
No
8.
cap.
no, but like fall
boy got-
camp like all
But
year.
got camp
though.
eyes
Like,
all year. Hey, so
bad.
I've never been to Hawaii, bro. So like, are the islands that far spread apart where you can't just hop on a boat or something real quick?
Yeah,
and
you
just,
can, but the boat gonna take like a couple hours.
So-
Flight gonna be 30 minutes.
Okay.
So
So is the flights kind of the same here in America, where like that 30-minute flight is gonna be what, $100, $200, or is just like
well, my dad worked for the airline, so I just flew standby.
that? So that helped. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But there was times like I wouldn't even, you know how standby works. Like
You gotta wait for a seat. Yeah,
I wouldn't even like make the flight. So like a couple times be like, fuck it, I'm not going to school. Like
it just
it's
is
over.
what it
Like,
is.
I'm not waiting until like 8 o'clock
Fact.
to show up to school like 3 hours late. But then like I started learning how to like just miss the flight.
Mm-hmm.
My mom like caught on to me, so like you just gonna wait there all day until you get on it, cause at least you gonna go to practice.
Facts.
So that's how it worked out.
Man, no lie. Shout out to moms and pops, bro, because they seen early on that,
Nah,
you feel me?
facts.
Like, you don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got those parents, bro, that they don't know what the process look like, but they also don't try to figure out what the process look
Yeah.
like and try to put you in the best position,
Yeah.
even though it's going to be a sacrifice. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because as much as you felt like you was missing out, they probably felt like they was missing out on your life as well. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
for real.
So definitely shout out to them, bro.
Man, so you know Hawaii, as a whole, you know they don't put out so much top talent like way back, dating back Troy Polamalu, even before them. But it's a lot of more like bigger guys. Like you one of the skill players. There's a couple quarterbacks, Marcus Mariota, my boy
Yeah.
Jordan Town,
Facts.
you know
Tua, facts,
you know,
and his brother. Yeah.
So, but those like mostly quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Mostly,
You like one? I don't know of any skill players
Yeah.
from Hawaii.
There's a handful, but even in high school, I thought about that a lot. Like really representing, like
Mm-hmm.
really one of the only dudes. I don't really know too many dudes that went to Michigan,
Yeah,
let
and
alone
that's-
just like Power 5 school. There's a
Facts.
couple dudes now who are really good. One's at Arizona, one's at I think UCLA. But like, you know, I'm the main one, so I mean, I feel really blessed to be able to like represent like
Right.
that. Not just for Hawaii, but for the receivers there too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal for me.
Hey, ain't gonna cap. You say that, bruh, and I gotta shout out Destroying on this part, bruh, because like I said, I ain't never been in Hawaii, but he did some of his one-on-one episodes in Hawaii. I think like twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
And you can see, like, it's a couple skill guys that's coming along now that's a little younger. Hey, they got some moves, bro. Like, they
Bro,
really
tough.
working,
They
bro.
tough.
So
You see this new one?
I ain't see
It's
the
like
new one.
it's like little kids, bro. They just dogs, like running better routes than dudes I know now. Like it's just crazy.
And I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? That's a testament to you and your story because you probably got a whole lot of them back home. You feel me? That's looking up to you that you might not know about.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, that's like, okay, I want to be a receiver. Like you say, it's a lot of quarterbacks that come out, bigger guys, but like you one of the first skill guys, you know what I'm saying, that made that transition. So
Yeah.
that's a testament to you, bro. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. That's a
So
big testament.
so take us through your recruiting process then, and how you got to Michigan.
So I wasn't really recruited that much. I got like Hawaii, other schools, and then I had like Cal, and I was like, why we going to Cal? Like,
Facts.
it's over.
Yeah.
But then I went to the Nike Combine. I ran 4.3, was killing it on one-on-ones. I was on the plane back, and my friend was with me, and I was telling him, like, wait till we land. Like, my phone gonna
It's
start
up,
blowing
yeah.
up. As soon as we land, like, just like 500 notifications. Woke up the next morning. Oregon called me.
Yeah.
Tennessee called me. I remember I was in math class. Michigan called me. I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck about Michigan. Like, I'm not going out there, bro. And then when I came back and told like my boys in the class, they're like, "What? Like you got Michigan?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "Hold on, like I'm about to check this out."
They hyped
Yeah, that
it
shit
up.
was tough. Yeah. But it was good though, cause like the love I got in Michigan and compared to the other schools I got, it was unreal. Like it really is a big difference. Like,
So
big
what
difference.
what eventually led you to Michigan, bro? Because you said eventually, you feel me, you had Cal early on, and that's like, boom, we're going to Cal. But then you got Oregon. If it's me, wow, Oregon?
I wish.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oregon?
I wish.
So, like, what led you to Michigan, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
I was big on Oregon. A lot of dudes from Hawaii go to Oregon all the time, and that's where I wanted to go. But when I went on a visit there, like it didn't hit the same. Like it just felt too flashy for me. Too like wasn't the right fit. Wasn't the right mindset. We didn't you go on visits and you watch film and do other things. Like we didn't really do that. I don't know if I should talk about this, but like they didn't. They made me pay for my food, and I was just like,
huh?
Yeah, we were going through, and they were like, "All right, you gotta like pay for this." No big deal. Like I'm gonna pay for it, but it was just like,
It's official?
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like,
Hold
on your
on. On your
visit?
official,
Yeah.
your official visit,
What?
not an unofficial visit.
Yeah.
That's
It
crazy.
was only like a day though, but I was like, damn, like y'all not gonna like take
That's
care of me?
crazy.
Like,
That's
and I was just
crazy.
Like, hey,
That might be
this
a first. I ain't never heard no shit like
Yeah.
that.
I was just like, I don't know. Like
They tried you,
If they
bro.
treated me like this right now, like how they gonna treat me
Right.
when I'm there? So that rubbed me the wrong way. And like at other schools, like I felt like I was the main recruit on campus, and when I was with them, it's just like, are you a recruit with all these other guys, and y'all just in one big group? I was like, nah, they don't really care about me for real.
Yeah.
That's a testament to knowing what's going on and being hip. And like I mean, I could pick it up already from when you was before using high school. You was saying that you already knew what you wanted to do, so you already thinking way different. But that's something these kids really need to listen to now.
Right.
With NIL deals a whole nother beast, but don't just go somewhere to be a number. Like go somewhere where you're valued. Like go where you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you saw that early on. It's like, dang, like if this how they doing me now, when I get here, like, they ain't got it. Once I'm here, I'm here.
Right.
It's a whole nother coach, a whole nother, like, it don't matter. Once they got you, they got you. But for you to have awareness to know that, like, that speak volumes to really, where you sitting at today for real.
Yeah, and even like at Michigan, like my recruit, like that visit was so different. Like it wasn't just football. Like we watched a bunch of film. I met with all the coaches like multiple times throughout like a 2-day period, and like we had like business meetings too. Like they brought me in, talked about education for like a long time, and I was like, even if I don't play, like I'm gonna be set for life. Like, I'm gonna be good regardless. So that was really like the big changing point for me. Was like I'm gonna have all the opportunities to better myself, and then some more.
So
that was
what
good.
gave you that that insight or that mindset? I would say, like, you already said you come from Hawaii, so you feel me, you was brought up a little different than what you seen here. But like, I know me personally, like when I was going to school for football, like official visits and stuff, I was focused on football.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was looking at. But you just said, like, even if football don't work out, I got this business stuff or whatever else that's gonna make sure I'm cool. Like,
Yeah.
why did that pique your interest, or why did that, you know what I'm saying, appeal to you in that way? And that,
Yeah. I feel like definitely my parents like put that in my head, but it was also like, I've other aspirations just besides football. Like football's not gonna last forever, and when I'm done, like I want to be happy doing something. I don't want to just be that dude, just like, oh yeah, I played football back in the day, like I was a dog. Like I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to like go back to my hometown and tell my story 1,000 times that I did this, I did that, but like, oh look what I'm doing now. Like look how I'm gonna better like my life, your life, like take care of everybody. Like that's kind of I don't know why. That's what I wanted to do when I at a young age was like I'm gonna just take care of everybody. Like I'm gonna put like Hawaii on the map. And then I'm gonna come back and like make sure they good too.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, I just felt that at a young age.
That's tough.
Nah, that's far, bro. So you feel me? You end up making that switch, making that transition, and like, what was that moment, bro? Like, cause you talked about we went to Florida State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got the JMU, but like when you got to Michigan, bro. Like, what was that first official moment? You like, I'm at Michigan.
What was your welcome to Michigan moment?
My freshman year, that shit was hard for me. Like that shit was really hard. Like it got cold quick. COVID hit. We sucked during COVID. We were like 2-4. Like just lost hella games. Camp was my first real camp. That shit was hard as like hella hard. Like I'm day 3 in the camp talking about like, damn, is football for me? Like this shit hard, bro. Like you waking up in the morning, you go to meetings all day, you go to practice all day, you come back, you got more meetings, then you got to walk through, you get back to the hotel like 10 o'clock. It's time to do it again. Like
6 a.m.
And I was just like, I don't know if this for me, bro. Like,
You away from the fam.
yeah, and it was weird because I wasn't really a starter, but like a starter, I was getting good playing time, but man, it was just so hard. Like all that was just overshadowing everything, and then I quickly realized that in my life was a blessing. Like everything, just getting to play football and going to workouts and being around guys, like that was a blessing for me, and that's what really flipped my mindset. Was like, man, like I got this opportunity, and I'm just like. Just not having fun. I'm like, it's time to have fun.
Yeah.
You did all that hard work to get there. You gotta enjoy it. That's number one, because it's still a child's game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No matter the level, it's still a child's game. So you go to Michigan. What's that feeling running out of the tunnel at the big house?
The tunnel was cool. Like when I walked down it, my first time, like it's a big ass tunnel. It's like about like 40 yards. You just walk in. It's all dark, and then you step out, and it's just this huge stadium, like 100,000, 110, 120,000 people just like cheering for you. Like you can feel the ground shaking, like you can feel the tunnel like moving. Like it's unreal. Especially as I got older, like now I'm in the tunnel and now I hear people yelling my name like at the end. Like it's just different feeling like out of a movie. Like I swear, like I walk down and in my head I'm like, all right, like I'm in NCAA 14. Like
No cap.
That's just how I feel. Like I'm in the game. Like all my boys with me. Like we about to take on whoever. Like it's just unreal. And then you know how it is. You go out and then you pray. It's how unreal. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, so what was that first game moment for you then, like that you played in?
Yeah, I think it was. My first game was Minnesota, but my first real game was against Penn State.
Ooh.
They had, I think they had Micah Parsons, but he opted out that season. But they still had some dudes, and I was just like looking on the field, I'm like, God damn, like, big as hell, bro. Like my job was like go and get the safety. I'm just like, yo, like,
Back of the coach.
like fifth year senior, like they big as hell. Like I gotta go in and block them, bro.
Boy, they get an extra year too.
I'm like 170, bro. Like,
Yo,
like, God damn. But it was good though, cause that made me who I am now. Like going in, I do all the dirty work. I don't really care. Like I have fun doing it now.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was like, damn, this real football. It's not high school no more. Like that was cool to just mature real quick like that.
Yeah. So shit, you Penn State, but now we gotta talk about what everybody wanna know about. Michigan and Ohio State. That is the oldest rivalry in college football.
Yeah, that I can remember for sure.
And I ain't never really knew. I know a couple homies that went there, but like to sit here with somebody that was of importance of that, I gotta know how was that? Because I done played in some big rivalries.
Bro, at JMU, my second and third year, our coaches came from Ohio State, and they told us they called y'all the team up north. They wouldn't even say y'all name
say our name.
rivalry week, bro.
Yeah.
So
It was weird because when I got there, we'd lost by like I don't know the number, but like 12 games in a row, like bad. And you know, it was a big deal. Like they talked a lot of shit, and I didn't really understand it. My first year, you know, it didn't really click until like people, like their players, like they posted on Instagram, like they peeing on our jerseys, like they stepping on it, and I'm like, it didn't click until I was like, yo, hold up, like that's my jersey, like that's my shit. So I was like, that's kind of where it started, and I was like, I really don't like these guys. Like,
Facts.
that's how I grew up to be. I'm like, from boy to man. Like, this guy, like it's not just a game. Like, we gonna go out there and we gonna get after it. Like, that's really how it started. Like, we call them Ohio State. Like, I don't know why, but like they don't say our name. So I mean, all that matters is winning. You know, like it don't matter what you
Y'all
call
got
each
the
other.
up.
Yeah. But that's real life disrespect. Were you peeing on my jersey?
That's next level, boy.
You stepping on my jersey?
Nah, I see why it be hot now.
No
Like,
doubt.
No, we got a little altercation in the tunnel before the game. I was walking
I
up.
seen that.
No, even a different one.
Oh.
Like when I was a sophomore. Like I've never seen a video, but I'm walking up by myself. I think their DBs are coming down. Like we doing a little like shoulder check, whatever, the whole line. It started out soft, and then it got harder. I'm like, okay, and I see the last dude come down. And I'm like, I'm
Finna
running
rock
to
it.
his ass. So we both had the same idea. We both hit each other. We started like throwing it. I'm just like, oh yeah, like it's up.
Yes,
now. It's
let's
up
go.
now. I remember we got in the game. I caught this little shallow route. I don't know if it's the same dude, but it was the same number. So I'm like, I'm just running straight into this dude. I'm not stepping out.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of where it started for me, like playing real football.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a cool moment for me.
Hey, so you feel me? Everybody seen the interview, you know what I'm saying? Ohio State interview. You was talking about the receivers and everybody, but like you a smaller receiver just like me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, you take on a role. You gotta dig out the safe. You feel like coming up from Hawaii, because you talk about, you feel me, you and your boys will fight, get it in, and then y'all cool. But you feel like that mentality of like, you feel me, I'm just gonna be a dog, like, and I don't give a damn what you bringing, because I know what I'm coming with. Like, you feel like coming from Hawaii and just growing up in that, like, helped you, or not helped you, but like made you into what you were?
Yeah, definitely a little bit. You know, I wasn't like the most like scrappiest dude growing up. Like I was like small, like in high school, like 160 some. But you know, now that like I'm a little bigger now, like I definitely get it now. Like you just go and like dog someone. Like I just like that feeling. Like it's not gonna happen every time. You're not gonna win every time. But like when it happens, like that's a great feeling. Like I don't know if you ever got a pancake, bro. That's a different.
What?
That's a different feeling, bro.
Especially as a small receiver.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like when you get a big block, it don't give you the feeling like scoring a touchdown. Well, it's right next to it though. I ain't gonna never say nothing better than scoring a touchdown. But when you get you a good block, push crack on a safety, yeah.
Especially because that's not what we known for.
And the coaches gonna hype that up,
Especially
especially at the receiver.
They pulled up in the team meeting, bro. Like look at what
They
the
pulling
receivers
that up.
doing.
Yeah.
And then you talking stuff to the DBs, like what? Like, you feel me? Like, and I'm about to route you up next play.
Yeah.
What's up? Let's go crazy.
Shit, unbelievable.
Dang, so with this year you got the up with the rivalry, but this year was special because on both sides it was a dog at receiver.
Facts.
A number one. Both, you know what I'm saying? So how did that lead us up into that week? What was going through your head? Because you know that's what they talking about all week. Marvin Harrison Jr. versus you. So it's like I know that gotta be like in your head, like I'm finna show the fuck out.
Come on, man.
I already know, bro. Like as a competitor, I already know how that's gonna make you go. So like take us inside of Roman head that week.
Yeah, for me it was never like Roman Wilson versus Marvin Harrison. It was never like that. It was like, all right, me versus like these two DBs, like both of them, like me versus like 1-on-2. Like that's how I felt. Like, and like I'm gonna just show these guys I'm a dog. Like I don't even care if I don't get the ball. Like it's up. Like regardless. Like that was my mindset. Was like I don't know what it is, bro. Like I just don't like them. Like it's just like weird. Like it was just I'm not gonna show. I'm not proving it to the broadcasters. I'm not proving it to my friends. Like I'm gonna prove it to you. Like standing right across from me. That's how it felt. I don't know like how they feel, but like that's how I felt going into the game. And I felt like I did a pretty good job at that. But you know they probably gonna say otherwise. But
you know, whole time that probably made you feel me, be better than if you would have been in there focusing on what the internet was talking about, or like, oh, I gotta go show out because I know Marvin Harrison. Like, you just doing your job. You taking it as a regular week, as a regular game. I know I gotta go against these two DBs because they're gonna try their best to stop me because they already hyping it up.
Yeah.
So I'm about to just go out there and be me.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if you just focus on that, like, football comes naturally. Running routes comes naturally. Catching the ball, all that, like, second nature to me. So it's just like, focus on what really matters, and everything else is gonna like just fall through.
Facts.
So what you think this year, like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody just seen the Jim Harbaugh talk and, you feel me, all the stuff that happened. Like, but how you feel this year, this team was different from the other teams for as fact that, y'all face adversity, you know what I'm saying? But y'all was still able to overcome that early and then, ultimately go do what y'all did.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say like early. Like they suspended him the first 3-4 games. We was on the team plane. They suspended him while we was in the air. Like we didn't find out till we landed. Like it just kept going like back and forth, and that was just like the mental of our team. Like they like to say, like the warrior is walking through the desert or something, and the storm's coming, and the warrior whispers back, like we are the storm. Like that's how it felt. Like we're not gonna be walking into the adversity. Like we're gonna just beat it.
Right.
I'm not beat the adversity, but
Just
like, you know what I
embracing
mean?
it.
Like
Right.
embrace
Yeah.
it. Like
Right.
it is what it is. Like I can't change that he's gone. Like I can't, especially like as a receiver, I can't change the play. Like I can't pick the play. Like I'm gonna just do whatever. Like whatever happens, it happens. Like just go with it.
So what was that team dialogue like? You feel me? Because you said y'all ain't even realize until y'all landed. So
Yeah.
at this point, y'all was already been prepared for the game. You know what I'm saying? You was already in that mindset like when we going in there with our leader. But now you get that switch up real quick. Like what was that locker room talk
Yeah,
like?
that's the crazy part. Like there was no switch up. Like
Yeah.
there was no change. Like people just went on about their day. Like
Yeah.
it was just like that's how well prepared our team was. Like that's what our strength coaches like put in our head. Like so what? Like whatever. Like, we gonna go out there and handle business. Like we're not gonna handle business for coach. We just gonna handle business because we gonna handle business. Like that's how the team culture was. And like you gotta like give it up for not. I mean, just everybody on the team, like
Right.
their mindset and how they prepared for games and like how they like just went into it. Like it was just unreal. Like it's something I feel like I may never get back because that team was like so special and the things they do, like just unreal.
Yeah, that's fucking
You
fun.
done been on national championship team,
Yeah,
Super Bowl team.
yeah.
I done been national
well,
championship Super Bowl. So
It's crazy because
you can tell the difference. You know that it's just
like
so familiar.
The year we won, we went through some adversity throughout the season. I mean, we was killing everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like within the team, we
Yeah.
went through some adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never said it out loud, but I'm just saying, bro, the day before we went to the Natty, Jimbo kicked Jameis out of practice.
No, the day before.
Damn. Kicked that boy out of practice.
Like the Friday?
Like, bro, kicked that boy out of practice. I'm like, Cole, what's going on?
What's
Like,
up? We about to what?
all right.
For the big one.
'Cause and then he'll start the whole practice over.
Damn.
But I mean, that's kind of you feel me? The same type of thing they went through, bro.
Hey, we got to get a whole practice. Hey, Jameis ain't here. We got to go practice.
Right. And that's kind of what you feel me. I was getting at. It's just like when you got a team that's like that and you go to win it,
Yep.
you
He's that much
see
more.
why you win
Yeah,
it.
you see
You
why.
see why. Because in football itself, it's gonna be a bunch of adversity throughout the game, but you already handling stuff outside of the game and it don't affect. You see
Right.
why you win it, bro.
So how did Coach Harbaugh personally, help mold your game and mold you as a man?
I think I broke my wrist in the 2021 season. I talked with him for a while, and he was just like, "Man, like you just gonna go out there and play. Like,
Yeah.
you just go, like you got a cast on. Like
You all right?
he literally like, you want to play? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, like you gonna play? And I was just like, damn. I never thought about any situation like that. Like no one cares my arm broken. Like if I
Right.
go out there and score like 2 tuds, like no one's gonna care it's broken. I still
Facts.
scored 2 tuds.
Facts.
Like that's all that matters. And that was just like a weird moment. He just casually said it, and I was like, oh yeah, like I need some of that in my life. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really. None of this like affects me. Like if I want it, just go get it.
Boy, because that's one thing you gonna realize early in life. Shit gonna happen. Life gonna keep going on,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That bitch ain't stopping for nobody.
For nobody, bro. You feel like that mentality and that little lesson that he gave you will help him in his future going on with the Chargers or whatever else to rewire the
They
team.
got
and,
some pieces, boy.
yeah,
No,
facts.
they dangerous.
Nah, I'm already knowing.
I thought this year was gonna be a year for him. I ain't gonna lie.
But you
They
know,
got some pieces.
That leader sometimes is
Nah,
what the
facts.
difference is. You
It
know
all
what I'm saying?
starts from the
So
top.
you think that's gonna be a piece that they may be missing?
What you talking about?
Was-
Like coach?
yeah, Jim Harbaugh.
I mean, bro, any team could use him. Like he's unreal. Like I'm so used to it. Like I don't know what it's like to be with a different coach, but
Yeah.
I mean, like he's just so different. Like he just gets the team going a different way. Like, and he gets the leaders going to lead us in a different way. Like it's just I just don't get it. Like he got the secret juice or something, bro. He's unreal.
Were you surprised that he left?
Nah, not really. Like he he told us, I think in 22 or 21, he's like, because he's gonna leave every year, and he was just like, no, like, he had an opportunity. He had the opportunity to leave every year. You know what I mean?
Say, like, damn, he's been trying to
Get your shit right, cause I'm about
You know what I mean? Like he had that opportunity to leave every year. Like teams were trying to get him every single year, and he was just like, I'm not leaving, but like when I do go to sleep at night, like I do want to win a Super Bowl, but I also want to win a national championship. So I was kind of like, damn, we just won.
So
Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance he might leave.
Facts.
So it was kind
So
of
take us there, because, you know, Michigan ain't win one since 1997.
Yeah,
And y'all done been in the playoff a couple times before y'all actually won it.
yeah,
So you win it your last year. You win it Harbaugh's last year.
yeah.
And y'all the first team to win it for that long. Like,
facts.
at a historic legacy program and organization like
Facts.
Michigan, that shit carry weight.
Hell yeah. A lot of weight.
And not just in the program, in college football.
Yeah.
So, like, hey, I mean, like I said, you was the number one.
Yeah. I mean,
Number one.
even just wearing a jersey, like he just came into the receiver room one day. He was like, "You want to wear number one?" I was like,
Oh, he asked you.
he asked me and the other receiver. I knew he didn't want it.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, like I'll take it. It was casually like that, but then when I went up to his office, he like gave me the little speech, like, "You sure you want all that pressure, bro?" And I was just like, yeah, like let's do it. Like I'm not gonna lie, my heart was beating like that.
yeah.
But then like once I put it on, I saw a clean it look, and I was just like, oh yeah, I was made for this. Like I like this, bro.
Stick, wow, boy.
Come on, man. Anybody that put that one on, you got a ankle cap though. You know, like after you put that on, you got to be him.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Yeah.
Actually, the first practice I had, bro, I dropped my very first pass in practice, and it was like, man, like, I'm gonna have to put the other jersey back on, bro. But then, like right after that, I had like 2 touchdowns in practice, so I was like, all right, I'm good.
It's up now.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm probably was just a little nervous at the time.
Yeah.
You know, once you start going, like I was going for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like I felt so good.
So how it felt, man, playing in the Natty?
Facts.
The Natty was cool, but for me, like the biggest game was the Rose Bowl because of like, Nick Saban, like Alabama. Like I grew up watching Alabama dominate, so I was like, yeah, this is my chance to go against like these guys are good, like they're really good. Especially yes, I had Terrion on here. Like I felt like he was so good, man, but so underrated, and it was just like, oh shit, like everybody on their team's like that. Everyone's really good and really underrated, and the guys who are really good and then get all the hype, they're also just like dogs too. So it was good for me, like to just go out there and play against like really good guys and like show the world that I can play ball too. Like that was unreal. And once we beat them, like the Natty was unreal just from being in the national championship, but it was just like just different levels. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
but just winning it was cool, man. Just I'm
That's
history now.
that's one thing we
Facts.
talked about
Stamped.
yesterday, bro. It's like with Terrion's like everybody gonna get a all to Bama because they know, like, you feel me. If you put on versus Bama, like
yeah.
That's
You-
the first game
yeah.
any team finna put on.
that's
Yeah,
any
yeah.
team.
But that's how it feels with Michigan too. Like we go play Rutgers, like Rutgers, like, oh, it's Michigan. Like we don't give it all we got. So we kind of get that too in a way.
I mean, y'all earned that over these past couple years too, and then with the prestige of Coach Harbaugh, like y'all always got a chance to win no matter what.
Yeah,
And y'all was playing good ball too.
yeah.
So you feel like, dang, Bama kind of, dang, bro, because that's tough ankle cap, bro.
To Bama over the Natty.
That's what I'm saying.
I was surprised for that
like-
one too. I ain't that.
Well, also like I didn't really like do too much in the Natty. For real.
Facts.
Like I had a really chill game. Like our run game was so dominant. Like didn't really need me to do much, and I didn't do that much against Alabama, but I did like a little more. Like,
Yeah.
I showed out. I had a big moment that just like sticks with me differently.
I ain't gonna, but you did your thing versus Bama because you feel me. Like I knew you beforehand, but like you said, the Bama game kind of puts people in different places. Like, and I tuned into the Rose Bowl because I don't know why. Like last couple years, I ain't been tuning into college football as much. But
Yeah.
Rose Bowl is one of them games. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
You're gonna
watch it.
tap into. So, boy, you was out there doing your thing. I ain't gonna cap. I'm like, damn, that boy out there cooking. Stop playing. Stop playing. So I mean, you feel like. I mean, it's always like that as a player. You know what I'm saying? We humble and we don't always give ourselves as much credit as we want to, but shit, you definitely get your flowers, bro.
Real
You
recognize real, my
I
boy.
swear.
Real
You
recognize
did your
real.
damn thing, bro.
Thank you.
So you know, Natty, boom, check. Now we on to get the bag.
Yeah.
That next level now.
It's getting real now.
It's getting so take us through what where you at right now with it. What you got coming up? You going to the combine?
Yeah, of course.
Congratulations, my brother.
I swear.
But you know where
Big
you at right now?
congrats.
What you doing right now to get ready for that?
I mean, just like every day, getting up, going to sleep early, and just getting up and get my mind right. That like, okay, I only get 240s. That's the biggest thing for real at the combine. I only get 2 of them. Like, I'm gonna make sure today I'm gonna do everything possible. Like, I go home, get my 40 stance, and like just visualize it. Like, how's my first step gonna look? How's my angles gonna look? And then just like replaying that over and over and over again. Like, staying away from all the trouble. Like, just get my mentals right, because you know there's a lot of distractions no matter where you are in your life, and you just got to take it seriously. Like, are you hydrating enough? Are you eating the right food? Are you preparing like to your best capable abilities? Like, it's one thing to do everything someone tells you to do, but you know, only you know deep down, like, are you doing
Right.
Are you doing enough, or
Right.
could you do more?
Right.
So I'm like, just push myself every day, just every aspect of my life. Like, for me, it's like one thing is like, how clean can I keep my house? You know, because like that reflects your head. Like,
Yeah.
how clean can I do this? How detailed can everything be? Like, and it all shows up. I swear, like, it all shows
facts.
up every day. So that's a big thing for me.
That's big, bro, that you said
That's crazy.
you get in your 40 stance, bro, when you get to the crib every day. Because, like,
I swear.
when you get, and I believe it, but I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, when you get to the league, bro, and when you get to, you feel me, the bigger stage, like, you might not be the starter right away.
Yeah.
But in that stage, like, in that time, like, when it's your time, you better know what the hell going on, where to line up at. And the coaches will say all the time, if you ain't up there, get mental reps. If you ain't up there, get some mental reps. So by you getting in your 40 stands, bro, every day and just visualizing that, bro, when you get to that combine, that shit gonna feel like cake, second nature, bro. You might get up there and run a time that you might not even thought you feel me? Because the 40 is a big part of the start. The start is, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, the last 10 is just you running, but that start and that first 5, like, that's everything. So you doing that and just getting them mental reps, bro, like, that shit's a big ass
You
part.
brought up like the NFL, like, that's a big thing too, especially in college. Like, if you're not ready, you're not ready. Like,
Right.
Coach Harbaugh is gonna come over to like the receivers and be like, all right, like, someone get up, run this route. Like, you better be the first one up there. You
Yeah.
better know what you're doing. Like, and that's how I was a young guy. Like, okay, I'll go first. I gotta know how to run it. Like, that was a big thing. Like, just be ready for anything. Like, anything's gonna happen at any time. Like, make sure you ready. Like, a lot of people not ready.
Nah, that's true, bro. So how you feel like you out here, House of Athlete? Like, you know, how you feel like Yo Murphy and his team is just helping you be the best that you can be for the combine, for the draft, and everything else that you may be, you know, looking forward to.
Coach Yo's my dog. Like,
Yeah.
he know. I feel like he knows me already. Like, especially like as an athlete. Like, I go up to him after every rep. We talk about it. Like, he's telling me things that like I didn't really realize, and like we just going back and forth, like just talking for real. And everything he tells me is like a real statement. And I go and do it. Like, it really translates and really helps me out. Like, I really give him his credit. Like, he's real deal dude. Like, I barely even know him, and I love that guy. Like, just great dude.
Yo, solid for sure.
Nah, yo,
But man, all this training, man, I just want to know what you finna run.
Yeah, I know, Cap.
I'm just
You
keeping
feel
on
me?
hunting.
Let the people
You
know
feel me?
right
Like,
now,
you feel
man.
me? I don't know.
Like, I'm guaranteed to run like a 4.3, but you know, I'm really trying hard to get in that 4.2 range. You know, okay, guaranteed. But like, I can say comfortably 4.3, but I better not get up there and run a 4.4 now. So, but I really want a 4.2. I'm really pushing for it. But you know, if I get it, I'll be surprised. If I don't, I'll be surprised. You know?
Man, either way, bro, like, because to be honest with you, you already putting the early work in before you get there. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, the mental reps and all that stuff. That's the hardest part. People get out there sometimes just act like we talked about yesterday. You try to do too much. You know what I'm saying? You act like you feel like you underprepared, so you do stuff to self-sabotage yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a big part of it already. But, you know, it's that time, and you know, you're getting close to where everybody want to be at. You feel me? And you coming from a place like Hawaii, like you said, not a lot of people get that exposure, get that recruitment, man. Like, what's those feelings, what's those emotions that, you know what I'm saying, a childhood dream you about to finally get to, and you coming from a place that's, you know, is greatly represented as far as, like, the people that's been put out there, but not well represented as far as numbers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal, bro. Like, I haven't been back in so long. Like, I haven't been back since I left, and I mean, it's just so far. And like, at the time, I didn't really have the money, and then when I had the money, it just like I don't get the time yet. So I mean, it's a big deal for me to go out there and be able to say like I'm from Hawaii, like I'm born and raised, like I get to have that on my back, like I get to have it on me. Like, it's just different, bro. Like, it's just like the same feeling y'all got, like representing from where you from. Like, if you're from a smaller town, like it just means more because you just so much closer to those people.
Oh my God, bro. Man, so what do you bring to it? You talking to a GM right now?
Yeah.
You ain't even talking to us. You know what I'm saying? What you bringing to a team?
I mean, bro, I'm just dog. Like, I'm gonna just do whatever I can to just help a team win. Like, I'm low maintenance. Like, I'm gonna handle business. I'm gonna go like all out in practice. Like, end of the day, like I'm gonna help a team win. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like that's what I do best. Like, I'm gonna show up in big moments. Like, when you need me, I'm gonna be there. Like, I'm gonna have it down to a T. Like, I'm gonna be ready.
Playbook, all that.
Everything.
Like, cause that's a big thing in the league, bro. That's what they gonna harp on. Cause everybody can run routes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody's special. Getting that playbook down.
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't get. I had this interview with a team, and they was like, "You got any questions?" And I was like, "How do you see me fitting in on your team?" And they was just like, "Yeah, well, if the quarterback doesn't expect you to be there, and I mean, if the quarterback's gonna expect you to be there," and I was just like, in my head, like, couldn't process that. Like, why wouldn't I be there?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why wouldn't I be there? Like, that's my job. And
Hey.
I guess some people are just like,
Nah, you'll be surprised,
Yeah.
bro.
Don't know.
You gonna find out.
Yeah, real quick.
You gonna find
I'm
out.
talking about like the top of the top.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say they don't take it serious, but they don't get it. Like that playbook is your life.
Yeah.
Like, and they just
I mean,
dabble around.
that shit hard to learn. I'm not gonna lie. Like at the Senior Bowl, we got a little bit of that. I mean, this is different. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you put in the work, it's gonna show up. But like, it's hard. Like I get it if you don't understand.
Yeah.
But that shit hard.
And I tuned into a little bit of the Senior Bowl and seen them highlights. I seen the routes you was putting on them boys, bro. Like, what you feel like your best skill set is like when you out there on that field?
Yeah, I feel like I can just create separation. Like I feel we had some coaches at Michigan who were very good. Just taught me how to run routes at a high level. I just felt comfortable. Like we had one coach who was really strict. Like you can only run routes this way. That was good for me because I learned how to run it that way. And then when we switched coaches, he gave me that freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, put my spin on it. So now like, I know who I am. I know what routes I like. Like I like certain leverages. Like I feel comfortable like running any route against like any leverage, like off, outside leverage, inside.
Mm-hmm.
Like just feel comfortable. Like you know how you get to a point where I'm just like, okay, like, I'm just doing me. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
right.
thinking,
yeah.
like,
You
It's
just
in
gotta-
your
I
bag.
got to,
They
yeah.
playing, yeah. When you
Yeah.
ain't got to think and you playing, that's when you know you can really be your best.
Yeah.
That's when you get dangerous. You really in your bag,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Just not even thinking and like, boom, run a route, boom, ball. Like you don't even think about catching it. You just perfect.
So what's your favorite route then?
facts.
For me,
I just want to
Facts.
I like running a little basic route, little like 12-yard in. Like I
Okay.
just like
for the speed. Break it down. How we doing?
speed. I'm definitely speed.
Okay, yeah.
I like to like widen guys and like slip inside and just speed cut it like just undefeated.
Yeah.
And it's a hard route to cover. And man,
Yeah.
like, cause you really gonna play outside leverage because you got help inside, but like,
Facts.
you really don't.
Nah,
Like,
facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts. I mean, yeah. Once you break them out that zone,
It's over.
Once you get vertical, stack them.
You can run any route.
They
You run
don't
any
know where
route,
you
yeah.
going. Okay, so if we going off of that, then what? 2 seconds left. Game on the line. National championship. Roman, what you want to run? That's you going for?
No, I'm going for a post.
Ooh,
we get on the line. and run a post.
Chicken box.
Like you know, like if you got a receiver who's fast, like
I need
oh yeah,
that.
just throw him. Like
Yeah.
he gonna get it. Like
Yeah.
that's my route.
Speed win regardless.
Yeah, it's over.
Up top chicken box. Stop playing.
You can't,
Roman.
really, you can't really strap like a post because like it's too much field.
So if he right there pressed in front, he pressed up on you now, right in front of you.
I want him pressed.
What you
know,
giving him though?
Just give him like anything. I can speed release inside and give him a, like 1-1-2.
Yeah.
Like anything. Like
My
I
dog
just-
got a bag. Like he's whatever he need at that point in time. Like it don't matter. He got a
want-
bag.
what you
feel
need?
me?
like you
What you
think
need?
about your releases at the line,
No,
or you just
I just know. Well, I talk to myself like he finna get it.
I'm playing out the DB. If I got a route, I'm gonna go into it like, all right, I'm gonna try to take you inside or outside first. And once I make my first step, well, however you react, that's
You
what I'm
going off
going
that?
off. That's what I'm going
yeah,
off of.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the opposite. Like I'm gonna make the first move. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
I feel like the DB, like most of them, especially a fast guy, like you can be more patient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just go, like just get
Yeah.
rolling.
Yeah, you get them out of there.
Yeah.
I make in my mind. I'm going on your foot.
Time to go.
Better catch up. Meet me at the top. Man, Roman, it was a pleasure, bro. It was a
Yeah.
pleasure having you on. Pleasure getting to know your story, bro. Tell the people where they can find you at on the gram,
Yeah.
the socials, man. How they can tap
You
in.
can find me I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I got a YouTube, Trill Roman, 3 L's, or Roman Wilson. Pretty easy. Just type me in. Everything will come up.
You a character on TikTok?
A little bit.
You out there doing
I mean,
dances and
nah,
shit?
actually, recently, yeah. But I mean, that's not who I am. But recently, yeah.
Sure, lead the people with something, bro. Whatever you want to lead the people with, man.
There's this quote I like to live by. If you pray for you pray for the rain, you got to deal with the mud. You know, I feel like you pray for the NFL, you gotta do everything that comes with it. Like any mud is mud, regardless where you at.
The mud.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's up there, but
You know, that's testament. You know what I'm saying? What every great thing is gonna be some bad that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Everything not gonna be peaches and cream, but you still wouldn't want to do nothing else.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to see what really going on, but I still wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world.
I swear to goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I say, man, you gonna be good. Right? You got a good head on your shoulders.
Facts.
You're already a dog. You're already a baller.
appreciate that.
You got everything coming for you because you work for it, bro. And we gonna be tuned in.
Definitely.
Y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on another episode of 1,000 Hours Out the Mud. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all the socials. Wherever you at, we at.
You already know. AHOTM _ Tell who? Your mama, your daddy, his mama, her daddy. Man, tap in, man.
Tap, tap.
You already know what time it is. If you're rocking with us, if you're not rocking with us, it don't matter.
Tap in.
We here with it, man. Let's get it.
Hey, man, you can't cheat the grind.
You always got to put in that time.
1,000 Hours Out the Mud.
That's